Yeah, yo. Woke up in the morning and to God be the glory. Thankful for another day to tell my story. Put my opinions in the universe and let them orbit. I'm from the dirty south with a dirty mouth, might need orbit. Miss things on me like a nigga Norbit. Had to refuse them cause my bitch no Resfusion, she gorgeous. As I dap my sons up and kiss my daughter forehead. Tell them we gon' get this money till my pockets morbid. Remember living in apartments, now we playing mortgage. You ain't gotta like a nigga regardless, baby, I'm blessed. And I keep that blick with me, we like grits and eggs. As you sip your coffee, flick your cigarette and let a nigga vent. Yeah.
We back. We back. Grits and Eggs Podcast. Episode 58. I'm your host, Deontay Kyle, but who's behind the camera?
Big Ice Cup Cat.
Episode 58.
Ooh.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
We'll get to that in a second.
All right.
As always, emails, advice submissions, booking inquiries. Deontay at DeontayKyle.com. Holla at your boy. Also, for the merch, DeontayKyle.com. 657-234-EGGS. That's 657-234-3447. Call in. Get some advice. Show us some love. Shoot a shot. Got a couple of those type of things today. Some emails.
Okay.
Good voicemails.
Good voicemails.
Matchmaking.
Oh, Genie matchmaking services.
yeah. let me go to the LLC and add some details to that motherfucker. Yeah. We offer these services now. I got to change those sick numbers.
Okay. Business is expanding.
Yeah, that's real business talk. Deontay.Kyle on all platforms. Of course, if you already hear Grits and Eggs Podcast on YouTube, Grits and Eggs Podcast on Patreon. That thing ain't nothing but
$8.
Come on over, man. We got the Michael Jackson karaoke session.
Ooh.
With me and Jamila.
Yeah.
Or Jamila. It's not two L's, it's one. It's Mila.
You got to put a little,
Jamila.
Yeah, there you go.
Jamila.
Yeah. She's Italian.
Yeah. What a great episode with them, man. That was a blast. In hindsight, maybe I don't got a drinking problem. We just had a good night.
Looking back at the footage.
Looking back at the footage, shit wasn't that crazy. I might have more been concerned with what I did on that phone than what I did on that camera. Just keeping it real. Yeah, man. Is that all our plugs? You got anything you want to plug?
Nah.
Big Cat Lens?
Big Cat Lens, follow your boy.
Yeah. Come get some photos.
Come get snapped up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know me, IG, BIGG_KAT89.
Yeah,
it is.
It's like that.
Yeah.
What a week, man.
Yo, the week just started.
Well, okay. Let's do a recap.
Okay.
So
right.
Because we record on Saturdays and Sundays.
Right.
So we actually recorded episode 57 before we recorded 56.
Yeah.
So the behavior that was discussed in 56, you get to see in 57, right? And which is why we ran those voicemails back and all that.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, I couldn't butterfly my man like that, yo. Because he actually ended up being, once he got himself together, it was cool. You just caught me on the tail end of the Terramana.
Yeah.
Huh?
He had the rock in him.
I was in the having the rock in me is crazy. I was the people's champ.
The people's champ is wild.
Yeah, the nation of domination.
Right there on Jabroni Drive, baby.
Okay, yeah.
You got to be a real millennial to understand that language. Yeah. At the Smackdown Hotel, baby. You got to understand.
Either way, okay. So timeline.
Okay.
The Monday after episode 56, I go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's all fucked up at the job.
Mm-hmm.
We went from 6 drivers to 3 drivers.
God damn.
Tuesday they had 2 because I quit. I quit. I got out of there, guys. You're not putting all that work on me.
Right.
Because that's what oh man, we're gonna need you right now, man. We're gonna need you to train. And we gotta pick up some slack. You're gonna be picking that slack up on your own. I'm out. All right? I hit that number, I just jump out the window. We already said when we hit that number,
you're gone.
We gone.
That's what happened.
I had to jump out that window.
That's right.
So now more than ever, subscribe to that Patreon. Ain't nothing. That $8 goes a long way.
We need you now more than ever.
Now more than ever. Sponsor me. We need sponsors. We need ads. We need it all.
And they understand the cost that is involved.
We'll take everything we can get. We're not going to compromise the quality or the content, but we need that $8 now more than that.
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
Close the doors.
It's do or die right now.
Do or die. Nah, man, it's much appreciated. It's because of y'all that I was confident enough to take that step. But it is popping over there on Patreon, and now that I'm out the truck, it's gonna be a lot more popping over there.
Right. We can focus now.
Yeah, we can lock the fuck in.
Right.
So yeah, man. So Tuesday, first day, I said, hey man, let's not get lazy.
Yeah.
Let's take a walk.
All right.
It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm walking.
Okay.
I'm taking a stroll around the lake.
All right. Oh.
I found a trail.
Oh.
I was just walking, found a trail. Didn't even know that. Can't do that when you're 9 to 5. Can't find shit. Can't explore.
You just frolicking.
Yeah. I had to go exploring. me and my backpack.
Shit. All right. Keep going with the story, son.
Let me tell you how I found this trail, though. I was walking, and nice lady named Miss Tammy, you know. Now I'm really a part of the neighborhood. I'm busting up with the neighbors.
Oh, okay.
7:30 in the morning, Miss Tammy out there putting her socks and shoes on. I said, what, you finna join me? She said, oh, I haven't never seen you out here. Is this your first time walking around the neighborhood? I was like, yeah, you know, changes in lifestyle. Woo. There is a trail around the lake that leads to another lake. And it's like taking a mini hike. 2 laps around it, that's 1 mile. I try to do 5 miles a day.
Oh.
I said, Miss Tammy, I'll see you out there.
How Miss Tammy look? She in great shape?
Miss Tammy's in great shape.
Okay.
She's an elder, you know?
Yeah. She look good.
She look good for an elder.
Okay.
She said, I was married to a fine brother for 20-something. I was like, all right. Was the trauma dumps coming? Oh, I felt it coming. I was like, God damn. Well, hey, my condolences, Miss Tammy. I'm on the schedule. I would love to talk to you. I'll see you out on the trail. Got the fuck on.
Yeah, you
gotta
get up out of there quick.
Yeah, you gotta avoid the trauma dump at all costs.
Yeah.
Because from a distance, she looked like she could be mixed.
Okay.
You know, she one of those olive whites. Yeah.
Okay.
A Mediterranean white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brown hair, brown eyes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mediterranean white.
Mediterranean.
Yeah. Sicilian.
Yeah.
Used to be niggas.
Yeah.
They used to be niggas.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't like that, but they used to be niggas. That's why their head don't get blind.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what you around doing? Fucking niggas?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do, Tony.
It's what your ancestors did.
Niggas got conquered.
Yeah. Shout out to the Moors.
Shout out all my sovereign citizens out there, nigga. Yeah, represent yourself in court. Go to prison. Niggas think they know the law better than a lawyer. Niggas bring the Black's Law Dictionary in the courtroom. Straight to prison.
Set yourself up.
Yeah, man. Start watching YouTube videos of nut jobs.
Because if you're here to think I'm playing around with you.
God damn it, I'm not. That nigga's in a cell right now.
Pelican bait, nigga.
Yeah.
Shoe program.
23-hour lockdown. Either way, the week progressed. I get a lot of things caught up. Emails answered. Couple Google Meets. In here doing business.
On the Google Meet.
Huh?
Camera on or off?
Oh, the camera was on.
Oh,
the camera was hot.
Oh, yeah.
The mic was hot too.
Okay.
Yeah. We face to face right here.
Yeah.
We right here with it. Great art group. This is where the Padre. This is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He had to get right.
Salutations, nigga.
Hey, yo. My man had to sit up right.
A lot of things happen, right? Business is good. Great first week. Yesterday, Today is Sunday, Sunday the 23rd. Yesterday, Saturday, March 22nd, we were invited, friends and family.
Where we was at?
Air Atlanta.
Oh.
A Nike event.
Yeah.
Private.
Exclusive.
Niggas made me throw my cigarettes out. They wasn't playing.
They was not bullshit.
It was worse than TSA. Security nigga pat me down. Okay, you good. Big fan of the show, by the way, man. Keep it pushing. I was like, shit. Okay.
Damn.
Now this how this gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm popping out here.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was dope as fuck.
Nah, we had a great time, bro.
Met Trinidad James in there. Fly nigga right there, son.
Yo, he's a fly nigga.
That nigga's majestic in real life.
Yo.
Yeah.
Tell him about when he was leaving, though.
No, great aura on that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I get what the young niggas mean when they say aura.
Yeah, he has aura.
Nah, man, nigga dab me up. Nigga smells great.
Oh.
A lot of accessories. Big ass fro.
The biggest fro I've ever seen.
When we was leaving, he was in the elevator with us and shit. We met him while we was in there and shit.
Yeah.
And then we was leaving. He was like, all right. I was like, James? He was like, all right, man. He dipped. He's probably 10 paces ahead of us.
No, he's like 5 paces ahead of us.
Yeah. We make eye contact on some talking shit. We look up, that nigga's gone.
He's vanished.
That nigga disappeared into thin air.
That nigga's majestic.
Yeah. Now that nigga floated away on fro. The nigga
turned into a big fro and just floated away.
Like a cloud.
That nigga's a genie.
Yeah, that nigga's a genie. That nigga's a black genie. Also, that nigga said, nigga disappeared. Say nigga 3 times, Trinidad James show up.
That nigga disappeared into the mist.
Yeah, son. And look, it's the thing. It's like one of those shits that happened with Jason. Like 2 people crossed paths.
Yeah.
We took him out of our line of vision. That nigga was gone.
Nigga was gone. Nigga, we turned around to see something. We turned back around. That nigga had disappeared.
And here's the thing. It's not like he bent the corner.
No.
It was a straight
shot.
Yeah, like it was nowhere to go on the side.
We looked to the left, looked to the right.
And you can't mess him.
Nigga was gone.
The nigga's afro is Bushido Brown. Like the nigga had the Bushido Brown. That's the right nigga?
Brown.
Is that the right
nigga? From the boom?
Yo, his shit like this, son. Yeah. His shit like old depictions of Jesus.
That nigga holy, bro.
Yeah. That nigga floated off on a chariot.
Yeah.
That nigga was out of there. I was like, damn, he must have thought we was finna come speak again.
Yeah. He got the fuck on.
No, we was gonna let you live.
Yeah, that was it.
James, we said we had to say.
Yo, to float away on this afro.
Nigga folded into the fro and got the fuck on.
Now, if you see that on the commercial, you know where that came from.
Oh God. Sunny Digital.
Shout out to Sunny Digital.
Okay, first of all, hey guys. I want to be the first one to let y'all know that nothing's gonna change, okay?
Yeah.
Our heads is not gonna get bigger. You know, we're very aware of who we are, what we do. We got a lot of love in there last night.
Yeah, a lot of love.
But I will say this. I can see how it can happen.
Yeah, you can see how niggas get lost in the sauce.
I can see how you get lost in the sauce because it's the thing. What does that have to do with you?
Can I get up?
Is your name on it?
Let me see. I gotta see.
All right. Cohen, why are you right there? Bring that package in, please. Bring that package in, because the USPS Emory is
TSA agent Emory. You gotta check the package.
Gotta check the packages.
Gotta make sure.
Gotta do the knowledge.
Obviously, Nana's.
Okay, it's obviously Nana's. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. We are live on set. We are on air, guys. So thank you. Go ahead, back upstairs, please and thank. Okay, stop doing the most. You're not on camera. Bye, baby. Bye. Tristan, you don't even have to edit this out. What was I saying?
Lost in the sauce.
I can see how niggas get lost because it's the thing. All right, me and Big Cat, we some finessers.
Yeah,
okay?
For sure.
First of all, we tried to pull into the lower parking deck, the staff.
Yeah. They was like, nah.
And then we trying to bribe it.
Yeah. What's your cash out, bro?
Yeah, 7,500. He was like, nigga, this is my first gig.
Yeah.
Like, this is my first corporate gig. It's a Nike gig.
Yeah.
After we got through the check-in, first of all, you check in here, then you check in 5 feet away.
Yeah.
Then you check in another 5 feet away.
Yeah.
Then you walk down, you check in again. Then you walk in, you check in again. Like, yo.
Nike not bullshit.
Nike's not playing around. All right? That's why them niggas hide the corporation up there in Oregon.
Yeah. Niggas not coming up here to Oregon.
Yeah, they're not coming up there to the woods.
Nah.
To the rainforest.
Yeah, it's just woods, then the factory.
Yeah, word. Steal something if you want to. Shit is legitimately a tight-knit operation.
Yeah.
We get in with it's love.
All love.
Security noticed me as soon as I got pat down. We get upstairs. Mm-hmm. They got a Nike button on the
elevator. Yeah.
Crazy work.
It's just Nike signs everywhere.
It's Nike shit everywhere. A lot of checks.
Yeah. Niggas checked up in there.
I definitely feel like I could just do it in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
For sure.
Felt inspired.
Yeah. Conversation pit in the building. It was nice.
Yeah.
Great venue. Mm-hmm. This is how niggas could get lost. We go up, one of the security dudes leaves his post, beelines it to us. I'm like, maybe we did something wrong. All right, God damn it. God damn it.
They don't respect the money.
Respect the show.
They don't respect the money.
Niggas don't respect how the bills get paid around here. Huh? No school closed for 3 months.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you go like a cartoon character. Hey, Arnold. Same shit every day. Either way. He be learning it at us. Did we do something wrong?
Yeah.
Then we see that big ass grin on his face. I was like, he's a fan.
He's a fan.
Okay, cool. He's a listener. He's a watcher. He's a viewer. Mm-hmm. He's one of the cousins.
Yeah.
He like, yeah, man, woo. He go to take the selfie. Nigga put on a 100-watt lumen flashlight in my face. Yeah, the flash ain't working. I'm gonna use my security flashlight. Nigga blinded me. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
Merch line, they give us a merch voucher. Merch line long as shit.
Yeah. Around the building. Wrapped around the building.
Quite literally, probably an hour and a half wait.
For sure.
I said, my man, I know you're a fan of the show.
Yeah.
Why don't you fuck with us on the merch line? Mm-hmm. Without hesitation, follow me.
Yeah.
Boom, to the front of the merch line. Got our merch.
Yeah. Niggas been waiting for an hour and a half.
And you know what? No protest.
None.
Nobody protested anything.
Nobody
The
said
security
it, yeah.
in there is not fucking around. Whatever they say goes.
They're not bullshitting.
They're not playing.
They will fuck you up in there.
Matt, niggas got earpieces. It's not a joke. Okay? So here's the thing. Front of the merch line, cool. My mans we with, Sunny Digital having his set over there in the private room.
Mm-hmm. There's a line for that.
Line for that, probably longer.
Yeah. Not for us.
Not for us. Hit the club, jump, whole line, head time out.
Yes, sir.
Either way, I see how you get lost.
Yeah.
In the sauce. Mm-hmm. We right here. Sunny Digital right there, we right here. We vibing.
Straight vibing.
What a great time.
We had an immaculate time. Open bar.
A lot of Hennessy, a lot of ginger ale.
A lot of Hennessy.
First of all, nigga ran out of ginger ale as if we want to try ginger beer.
Sure, why not?
We're not paying for it.
Nah.
Should have gave them food vouchers away to somebody.
Yeah.
But everybody had one, so it's like whatever.
Everybody was hungry in there.
Yeah, niggas wasn't hungry.
Nah.
Everybody had a drink. Mm-hmm. They had fucking the coolers full of water everywhere.
Everywhere.
Great time. Lotto performed. That was our cue.
That was our cue to get out of there.
It's time to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Once I heard Big Mama, I
said
it's time to go.
Big Mama. Yeah. I was all right.
Great time.
Time to go.
Even Trinidad James left at the same time.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, real niggas.
Yeah.
Real niggas do real things. If he's leaving, surely it's our time to go. Yeah. What a great time. Man, I see why Keith Lee act out here. God is amazing. Not for real.
You gotta
God is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
No, God really is amazing.
You gotta keep it humble.
No, you do. No, I can see how it can happen, but also too, as long as you just like assure yourself and like don't fan out. I had one fan out moment.
But that's cool though.
It is cool because he respect what we do too.
Right.
Paper Frank.
Shout out to Paper Frank.
All right, we're gonna keep that shit light. We're gonna keep it short.
All right.
Is segregation legal in U.S. after Trump lifted ban for contractors? General Services Admission lifted its requirement for the prohibition of segregated facilities and government contracts on February 15th in the middle of fucking Black History Month. Mm-hmm. Smack dab in the middle. To comply with executive order signed by President Donald Trump in the memorandum, the GSA shared a list of clauses that should no longer be included in contracts with the federal government, including one related to the prohibition of segregated facilities. Why it matters, the policy change is in line with Trump's administration to push to remove diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. Trump's executive order from January 21st says these policies deny, discredit, and undermine the traditional American values, hard work, excellence, and individual achievement in favor of an unlawful, corrosive, and pernicious, identity-based, spoiled system. Okay, well, who gives a fuck? Look,
Right.
we're gonna be good regardless. Okay, they may have said, oh, no more whites only, no more blacks only. They just moved that to zip codes, redlining. They already had a place set up.
Yeah, it was already done.
Quick question. I want to pose a question to black people. Largely black people are like, fuck y'all. We don't give a fuck.
Right.
Great attitude. Because what do we really have to lose? The convenience of not having to have all of our own shit. That's really what it is. That's the only thing we really have to lose. And most people in 2025 doing business are not going to discriminate with the money. Like, it's not 1965, bro. Niggas is to allow people to be racist openly and want to segregate their business only does you a service because you know where you ain't welcome. And don't be out here protesting shit. All right? Learn from these mistakes. We ain't doing no sit-ins. We ain't marching, nonviolent marches, letting niggas beat us across the head. And I'm not trying to be pretentious about that. I respect what was done. But those days have came and went. A lot of us have a bad taste in our mouth watching our people get fucked up like that, trying to be equal to these people in efforts to be equal or just allowed in the same spaces. Man, fuck that. If anything, this is an initiative for us to go and build our own spaces. This is an initiative for black millionaires, black billionaires, black working class people to band together. You know, fuck the billionaires and billionaires because shit, they would have been did something by now. If they do anything now, it's an effort to exploit. And if they do it out the good nature of their heart, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Godspeed, more blessings to you. But it's time. Working class people really control the economy with our spending. I think that this is a time for us. Again, the revolution is what?
Love.
The revolution is love. Turn towards one another. Don't. We've been hated in this country from day one. Okay? We got each other. We're going to be all right. We got the Grits and Eggs podcast. Yeah? We're going to do knowledge.
All the time.
And a movement without a plan.
It's just a trend.
It's just a trend. So we're going to keep the movement moving. And the plan is to turn towards one another. The plan is to enact real revolution as we so define it. Show each other love. Stop doing business like crack dealers. Let's do business as business. You might not get a 50% profit return. But if you're trying to get 50% return on every investment, you're going to have less and less clientele.
Facts.
A 15 to 25% return, more clientele. Huh? Would you rather flip the pack 10 times in one day or 25 times per hour? Let's just do knowledge. I think that we stand a better chance of ignoring the fuck out of these people. Okay? Because if we want to be honest, they just trying to get your attention, man. White people and white supremacy it dies without our attention. It dies without us pleading. They're energy vampires. They're begging for us to react to something. They're begging for us to protest something. They need to feel needed. It's a deep need for them. They're stalkers. Or else why would they pay so much attention? Like, why are they so invested? They don't go, these motherfuckers don't go an hour without thinking about us. We walk around all day chilling, kicking it. Ain't stunting them. Only time we is stunting them is calling them out on their bullshit. The DEI meant black. Woke meant black. Every time they start talking in these codes, these little dog whistles. I mean, how did woke just turn to nigga? Pay them niggas in dust. That's the finest payment. That's an expensive payment to ignore them. And we're doing a great job. I'll be honest. So, with that said, we're going to move right the fuck along.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Can't just move on like that. No, I'm just saying. Just this is serious.
It is serious.
Because if that is something that happens, right? Let's just say segregation is implemented. What comes with that is violence.
All right. Now, in my initial thought process, I did consider that aspect of it.
But listen.
I'm going to just say the reason why I smooth past it.
Uh-huh.
Because you know how I really feel about that.
I know.
I was going to save it for the paywall. Cause,
I'm going to just put this out there. And I ain't going to go too deep into it.
Right.
When you do better, they tend to destroy.
You got to be prepared to defend yourself.
So even though the revolution is love, always keep that with you.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, what will you do for what you love?
Right.
You love yourself enough, you ain't going to let nobody handle you.
Absolutely. But just know with that comes great responsibility.
It comes, and great point, Big Cat. I appreciate that because it can't go without being spoken on. You're going to have to be prepared to defend yourself. Gone are the days of recording motherfuckers disrespect you. Say it again. Yeah. What'd you call me? Those days are over. Put the phone down.
Yeah.
And defend yourself. Defend yourself. Get you a black lawyer. Huh? Because the thing is, this is gonna be high time for black lawyers and their practices. Mm-hmm. Because there's gonna be a lot of pro bono out there. It's gonna be a lot of civil rights cases to be fought. The more they try to roll back civil rights, the more civil rights has to be pushed. And not only that, but like wrongful convictions, instigators, agitators. You know, just them two young boys. What is that? Stone Mountain? Was it in Stone Mountain?
It was North Georgia.
North Georgia. Yeah. It's just we have to be mindful of these things.
Right.
You know, as much as things look, you know, like you can walk around and maneuver and move how you want to and live a life of peace. There's always going to be those people out there that with a deep-seated hate in their heart for you, and with that deep-seated hatred. And an awareness of that deep-seated hatred comes an understanding of how you need to operate when you're out and about. You need to have something on you to protect yourself.
At all times.
At all times. And understand how to maneuver with that. Be studious about that, because that is life or death. Mm-hmm. That's not just, I mean, it's not a rap. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful to rappers, but it's not a rap video. It ain't something just to wave around. Like, motherfuckers shouldn't even know you got it.
Shouldn't even know it's on you.
They shouldn't see it until it's the last thing they see. That's just real. And they will teach you that. What was the National African American Gun Association, NAGA? Yes, join that, so you can know where you could buy your firearm at, and you can know. And they do instructions, and you could be safe, and you could feel comfortable with it. Even if you're nonviolent, that's fine. But understand, you can't be nonviolent with violent people. There's no I don't see anything dignifying about allowing somebody to beat you up.
Yeah.
It's better to, Martin Luther King said it best. It's better to have scars on your body than scars on your soul. Things like that will tear away at your spirit. You understand? And he went through it. He endured it. He paid the ultimate price for it. Mm-hmm. But it's better to have scars on your body than scars on your soul. You're not going to be able to. And I know when he said that, he was saying it in a way of nonviolence, but the way I don't think having your dignity stripped of you, that'll tear away at your soul right there.
Yeah.
Defending your life, that's honorable.
Yeah. That don't mean you violent because you defend yourself. You
yeah.
still be nonviolent.
Yeah, you're nonviolent, but you don't have to be non-threatening.
Right.
You don't have to be docile. To be nonviolent doesn't mean you're harmless. You don't want to be harmless.
Nah. Because
harmless people are victimized all the time. 9 times out of 10, people who do the non-violent protests move in a harmless manner with harmful people. Mm-hmm. It's just not. I don't see it as a wise way to maneuver. Right? By any means necessary is a real thing.
Yeah.
You can't just because the thing is, when they come, you don't want to go running.
That's what they want you to do.
They want you to come. They're terrorists. They are terrorists. Yeah. But go back, study up. There's a lot of people that stood their ground. They let them people the fuck alone.
Yeah.
And these people are also cowards. Because the second that they don't get their way, they're going to try to get the law involved. Mm-hmm. When they find out you're not harmless, they're going to try to call on the harmful people. The state-issued harm. Huh? State's violence. That's what they call them because they're cowards. And if they're not free to terrorize, they feel like the police are. And you have to be ready to defend yourself against all of them. Mm-hmm. Now, I share some of the same sentiments as that man Smart. But I'm smart. I'm not going to say it on camera.
Right.
Just be mindful. Be mindful and look out for each other. Because in times like this emboldens racists. Mm-hmm. This is what they want. Make America great again. Mm-hmm. He's trying to make do on that promise in the minds of his most poor and his most uneducated members. And fuck them. Mm-hmm. Straight up. Stop trying to reason with idiots. You can't reason with an idiot. They got their mind made up. And also new information, that's kryptonite. They operate on a serial level of cognitive dissonance. It's serial. They're not going to change their mind. There's not enough information. There's no passion. There's no empathy. There's no compassion. They don't care about you. They see you as less than, and they see you as free, like a free pick. Mm-hmm. It's free. It's open season on you. And if you operate in that mind state and you operate with love with one another, then you'll protect one another and you'll protect yourself. It's people out here that love you. You worth being around for. Mm-hmm. And if motherfuckers trying to make sure you ain't around, you got to make sure you are. And grits and eggs, we fuck with the Believers Bail Fund. We'll get you out.
We'll get you out, baby.
We'll get you out. Because we'll get you out. Because one thing about me, y'all better get me out.
Facts.
Speaking of police states, I was on the IRS website.
What you doing on there? You owe some taxes?
Well, we business, trying to formulate the business, trying to...
1099?
Yeah, 1099.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to educate myself.
Right.
Seen an article on the IRS website
about
longtime rolling 60s Crip leader.
What the fuck?
And show business entrepreneur charged in a federal complaint alleging racketeering crimes. A longtime leader of South Los Angeles-based Rolling 60s neighborhood street gang, who is also an entertainment entrepreneur and self-proclaimed community activist, Eugene Henley Jr., a.k.a. Big U.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, the no-jumper sting operation strikes again.
Hey.
Well, strikes for the first time.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Vlad walks so that nigga could fly.
So that nigga can run. That nigga's taking off.
Oh, let me tap my face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do some porn.
Uh-huh.
Let me make sure I'm like let me play myself as much as possible, because that's what undercover cops do. Best method actors on the planet.
Adam 22.
Adam 22. God damn. God damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you niggas is supposed to be gang members. And you gossip queens. See, this is the thing. No disrespect. No disrespect to you gentlemen, man. I respect what you do. We've spoken enough about our stance on the gang lifestyle, and we hope with this RICO and this obvious sting operation that went on, that you guys get your act together, you button up your fucking lips, and you change how you do your politics in the hood. Because why are you... This is why I say the uniformity of gang activity has to be white supremacy. You too comfortable talking to this white man about y'all goddamn business. You out here discussing neighborhood politics on air. Hey.
Freely.
I already know who the first... I'm pretty sure... whatever. That ain't my business. Y'all up there telling them people all y'all goddamn business because the attention from the hood can't be enough. Can't just be enough to be hood famous. You got to get on the internet and become national news.
Yeah.
Goddamn, y'all. Talked your way right into fucking prison. And on one of the articles I was reading, yeah, they got a lot of the fucking information from No Jumper.
Just going on there telling.
Banging. I got more bodies in the hood than you got squabbles.
Yeah.
Prison.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, prison.
Thank you for that.
Woo!
Oh.
Goddamn. Hey, this is one for the Bucks, guys.
Yeah.
Goddamn, they're doing it for us.
Just throw no jumper on, guys. Just sit back.
Just throw on no jumper. just study the film.
Yeah.
Nah, this game tape right there.
Crazy work.
What? Man, to talk yourself into prison because of the attention you're getting. Man, that ego. That ego going to check. It's time to give all the gang members ayahuasca. Yeah, let's go and strip the ego from the bottom. Kendrick told you. Tell them Kendrick did it. Strip them niggas' egos.
Yeah.
Because niggas is going up there. For some reason, they know everything about everybody and they want to tell it all. Gossip members.
Yeah. Whack 100.
Whack one, just gossiping.
How does he know everybody's business?
Everybody business.
How he know every gang member in LA?
You seen it? It was him. It was Vlad, Adam 22, Whack 100, DJ Academics, and some other cracker.
The feds.
All the Federal Five.
The federales.
The federales. Got you niggas up out of here. Book them like Dano.
Damn.
Book these niggas.
Damn.
Huh?
Crazy.
We thought Alonzo was a cold nigga.
Goddamn Whack 100.
That nigga Adam 22 picked up the mic and said, you know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
Yeah.
Surgical with a mic.
Make these niggas feel comfortable.
Man, Vlad gave him the whole blueprint. Look, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, because niggas was already off Vlad.
Yeah.
Niggas was
They
getting off Vlad.
They figured me out.
Yeah.
No, but see, he doing it bigger. See, Vlad was getting any old nigga.
Yeah.
Anybody that would speak. Mm-hmm. That nigga Adam 22 set up in Los Angeles. We got to concentrate. And I ain't Vlad. I ain't sitting somewhere off in the distance.
Yeah, you gonna see me.
You gonna see me.
Yeah, you gonna see me.
You gonna be comfortable.
Yeah.
Huh? We got all the nigga shit.
Yeah.
We got all the nigga shit.
Mm-hmm. We gonna get Whack 100 to cause some controversy.
Yeah.
Bring them up here.
We got Hennessy.
Yeah.
Hennessy, you can drink lean. You can make a fool out yourself up this bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna let a nigga fuck my wife.
I let a nigga fuck my wife.
Yeah.
We gonna make me seem like a real dweeb.
Yeah. Niggas fell for it.
The dweeb, the DOC pipeline. Niggas put that niggas right in the Department of Corrections. You niggas are cooked. Then, to know that this has something to do with the death of Nipsey.
Good Lord.
Oh, I know this nigga Charleston White is crip walking right now.
Yeah, he's crip walking.
Yeah, for sure. He got the steps.
Yeah.
He finna debut. And it's like the attention. Why are niggas interviewing Blueface while he in the state prison? Why?
Because it's profit off. It's still slavery, bro. It's profit off black people.
You
bro.
have to reject the wrong type of attention. You have to ask yourself, what is the cause and effect of this situation? Because yes, you've never had any notoriety. Nobody ever asked you anything. Nobody ever cared about what you thought. Till this white man came along and put a fucking camera and a microphone in your face. And then you start telling all your goddamn business. And now you finna look at 25 to life. If you niggas have anything to do with Nipsey's death. And then, you don't think the nigga that did this shit, that carried it out, you don't think he gonna tell it?
Yeah. He's talking.
You don't think these chatty ass niggas gonna tell it? Mm-hmm. These niggas chatty as hell. These niggas chatty. If they'll tell it publicly, whoo! Whoo!
What they're doing in that interrogation room, baby.
Whoo! Nigga turn into Jimmy Hart. Mouth of the motherfucking South. They're gonna put up numbers.
Yeah.
Huh? It's gonna be a couple more niggas indicted. Because if they'll talk themselves into prison, what they think they gonna do to you? I know the hood's scared right now.
Yeah.
The hood on pins and needles.
They shook right now.
Hey, no more killing. This is ceasefire.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta protect their neck. Cause they indicted what? How many niggas? 16 niggas, something like that.
Yeah,
I don't got all them numbers.
It was a lot of them.
We could go and read through the article. It's a lot of reading.
Nah, fuck that.
Huh?
Niggas is dumb.
Niggas is dumb.
Niggas is dumb.
They dumb. I don't gotta read that.
Yeah.
I don't gotta read all that to tell you a nigga dumb.
Just stupid.
This is what I'm talking about. You niggas love white people. You love them. No matter how much proof you scared of a nigga that wear the same colors as you, walk like you, talk like you, just because he from an opposite gang. And you know what them niggas over there, oh yeah, I know how them niggas get down. You know how them crackers get down? You heard of that gang? That gang been putting that gang been been around longer than yours. What happened? Some of the sound went out.
Sound on your
oh
shit?
no, this is just my headphones. We back. They gang been around way longer than yours. I'm putting up numbers.
Undefeated.
Locking niggas up and killing them. You don't know how the LAPD get down? You don't know how the FBI get down? The KKK? They love it in threes. They get you niggas every time. Rolling 60s, rolling niggas right into the Department of Corrections. Right into the penitentiary. That gang only gonna exist on the inside now. Whole set inside. Man. I know you LA, I know you gang member niggas, y'all look at the prison like a rite of passage. Boy, are y'all finna find out. To talk yourself into prison. All right, let me get off this for y'all be mad at me and not the crackers. And let's stay in California business. The Ball family is an interesting family. Mm-hmm. Because the way I'm not gonna say allow, but to see Jello Ball and how he operating like at Rolling Loud, like see how he maneuvering on stage like he just some real nigga.
Right.
It goes back to this deeply entrenched idea of what we've accepted our role in America, how we've accepted our blackness in America. To grow up in Chino Hills and to still only see athletics and entertainment as your way out. He didn't make it in athletics, so now he's a full-blown entertainer. Niggas grew up in Chino Hills. Now, I understand leveraging your athleticism. Your dad was a ball player, averaged 2 points a game. Met him a nice white lady. Moved to Chino Hills. Raised his son. Give his son a better shot at life. Look, our ball, say what you will, real nigga. Mm-hmm. Great dad.
Good dad.
Great dad. But even in Chino Hills, niggas still want to just be just a street nigga. You tatted your body from head to toe like you Wiz Khalifa, and you around here bouncing on stage, talking all this gangster shit, and you ain't like that, nigga. You from Chino Hills. I ain't gonna say what's in a man's heart.
Right. That's a whole different thing.
I ain't gonna say what's in a man's heart.
Right.
I ain't gonna say what a nigga will do.
Right.
What I am gonna say is, how the fuck you rap like you from LA, from Louisiana? How the fuck nigga from California rap like he from Louisiana and got the same slang as a nigga from Atlanta? This is a culmination of niggas you seen on the internet.
Yeah.
This is your idea of blackness. You projecting that. Mm-hmm. Like, how many tats could a nigga like that have? How much meaning his life? Like, I'm not saying nigga in life ain't got meaning, but how much bullshit is in there?
Right.
Got to be a lot of bullshit on this, but just ideas.
Just tat it up.
Just tat it.
Yeah.
It's just this is a deeply ingrained into the mind of black people of our value to this society as athletes and entertainers. That you can grow up in such a and it begs the part, like, you know, his neighbors. What do they do for a living?
They're probably like doctors and lawyers and
nice corporate jobs.
Yeah.
Huh? Good trajectory.
They work at Google.
Good work at Google. Manage his money.
Yeah.
Huh? Work at the bank that manages his account.
Good accountants.
Work at the record label where they probably just signed them. Probably sports agents. Represent the family.
Yeah.
And it's just the trajectory of we're the talent. We don't manage the talent. We just are. Now, of course, naturally, we live in Atlanta. We know how this shit go. Black people do a lot of prominent things behind the scenes. Black people really put the shit together. But just to think about, like, you had so much opportunity, and now you just gonna, like, fuck it. I'm here now. I had a hot song. Fuck it. I'm full blown. I'm just on the stage dancing. I'm just so gangster. Chino Hills, no hood.
Chino Hills.
Chino Hills.
That's his hood.
Nigga, do you know what a pair of chinos looks like? I don't know, man. It's cosplay, man. It's cosplay.
Pretty much.
It's just cosplay. This is the idea of what niggas are. Because you watch the documentary and you watch the series they had. I mean, those are good kids. That's Run's house.
Pretty much of entertainment, just sports.
Yeah, it's
Run house.
Run's house for sports.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah.
So to see the nigga, and because it's just he put on this nigga aesthetic. You know, it's no other way to say it. It's a rapper aesthetic. It's just nigga aesthetic. Because you'll see a nigga like that on the street.
Yeah.
It's just this idea. This is how I got to look. I got to tie myself up. I got to have it long. I got to lock my hair up. I got to bounce. I got to say, with my Memphis twin.
No.
Man, shut your ass up, man. For somebody to do something to your ass, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Your pop just got his leg. Go take care of dad. Go make dad proud. Now, I know his dad proud, because regardless, they're carving out their own lane. You can just be a fake nigga for a living.
It's bringing in the money.
I like Mello, though.
Nah, Mello fire.
Yeah, Mello fire.
Yeah.
He out there on the court having fun. Lonzo, good head on his shoulders.
Yeah. That's older brother.
Yeah.
It's big bro.
Jello just a fuck up.
He the middle child.
Yeah,
That's that damn middle child.
You know what? Never mind. You know what? Disregard everything I said. He's just a fuck up. Nigga was in China stealing and shit. What you stealing?
In China.
Why?
It's cheap.
At all the places.
They get it for cheap.
It's made there.
$1. Get it.
Just pay them. Niggas doing shit for the thrill. Why? You wanna do something for a thrill? Go back to college. Go back to school. Take a midterm. No Adderall. That's a thrill. Huh? Stress yourself out. Find yourself in a Chinese prison.
Terrible prison system.
Yeah.
Speak no Chinese, niggas just out there.
The BBB gotta come get you out of jail. The BBB LLC gotta come post your bond. You know, it's just fuck y'all got going on.
That goddamn middle child, bro.
I'm telling you, they're gonna do it every time. Stress the fuck out their parents. It's just, you know, you just gotta get. I get it. Okay, we know the stories, right? We know the stories. I understand. You're from the suburbs. The propaganda, even down to the people. There's a question of your blackness. You know, you already mixed. There's a lot of identity, class and identity issues here, man. But we as a collective have to stop defining blackness with the struggle.
Facts.
Because because we'll criticize these people for growing up in suburbs and then faking the funk, but we don't celebrate them
for achieving, getting
out of the struggle,
right?
You know, starting from the middle,
mm-hmm.
and this is the propaganda of the shit. We are so in love with this rags to riches story that those and if you do have a true rags to riches story, it's worth championing, right? But that can't be the identity of the black community. Is that everything has to come out of the fucking struggle. And everybody got to get out the mud. If a nigga ain't got to struggle, good on his parents.
God damn it.
Good on them.
God bless them.
God bless them. You gave his kids a leg up in life. I know for fuck I am. You let your kids go through a phase, right? My son, he you know, they middle school kids. You know, they all, you know, they want to wear the Nike skis and twin you to death. Just twin, everything twin. Okay, cool. Get your shit off. You're in 7th grade. Go through your little phase. Because I tell them all the time, hey, I'm letting you live, but we're going to nip that shit in the bud here in a minute. I'm going to let you live. And that father time, that, you know, I got it in me. That father timing, right. When it's time to go ahead and lay down the law,
right?
Have a real sit down.
Yeah.
That time going to come. Get the little gangster shit out their system. Because because they understand, because it's the most popular depiction of us. Right, especially as black men, it's the most popular one. I'm not saying it's the only one. I'm not saying it's the right. It's the most popular one, and for whatever reason, they sure like to throw a bag at the worst of us. Not talent, no. They got a checkbox of stereotypes that they trying to cross off, and well, just happy you hitting a lot of boxes.
A lot of checks.
Here's a bag.
A lot of checks for you.
Oh, you check, another check, another check. Just checks and checks. A lot of checks. Just like Air Atlanta. A lot of checks.
Checks in the building.
Yeah, a lot of checks in the building. I'm not saying rappers should be proficient at reading, but they should. Yeah.
I would think so.
I would love the person who uses words for a living.
Yeah. To
be able to use this full spectrum of the English language. I'm not saying you got a technical rap me to death like Eminem and rhyme orange with door hinge. You ain't got to do that, but goddamn, Write an essay. Huh? Take that rap song. Take your favorite song and make an essay about it. Cause how many words how many words can you use to describe money?
Right.
Bitches, drugs, drug dealing, designer clothes,
Hellcats.
Yeah, huh?
The Hellcats.
The Hellcat, V12. It's so simple. And you know, Saba No ID project just dropped. Great project.
Okay.
That young man, proficient in the English language, good reader, avid reader. You heard Deontay Hitchcock come over and told you, avid reader. I don't think you got a dictionary as to deaf, but goddamn, there used to be a balance. Everybody used to have their bag.
Yeah.
When you get most deaf,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You get a little bit most deaf. And you get a little big timers.
Mm-hmm.
Take it over to Atlanta, you get a little TI.
Yeah.
Take it to the West Coast, you get the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody doing their thing.
Yeah, it's real balance.
Go to Chicago,
Yeah.
Lupe Fiasco. He's there.
Get a little common.
Huh? Get a little comment.
Yeah. Even get Twister.
And then you get a little Chief Keef.
Yeah.
I like a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Go listen to Mural by Lupe Fiasco and see if it don't take you 27 days to break that shit down. lot of details in that, a lot of references.
Yeah.
They have an actual reference video that is in a lot. Have you seen that Mural video? This is a reference video that it details every bar reference that he's making. It's fucking fire.
I gotta check it out.
It's very nice. It's a 7-minute song. He starts at about 12 seconds in. So, yeah, you get the beat.
Yeah.
First breakdown, he's gone.
Takes off.
We're all chemicals, vitamins and minerals inside. Oh, shit.
He got it in his inspected neck bag.
Nigga got right into the biology.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna check it out though.
Yeah. I don't know, man. There is something about that though. That even the understanding of blackness in suburbia is tainted because there's this need to be black enough, right? And as much as it's being defined by ourselves, it's being reinforced. Man, those niggas never stop working, do they? God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it, they never stop working.
Overtime.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
What?
I'm just saying, the more it is of them, it's going to be important for us.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to. The more of that shit is happening, the more we have to goddamn continually speak on it. And I was having a conversation with a young lady at the event, and she was referencing a TikTok video, and she was like telling me about. She's like, you've manifested in real time before everybody's eyes, and I think that she was like, you know, you've tapped into the power of manifestation, right? And sometimes you know, the esoteric thing, you know how I feel about it, and I don't negate the validity, right? Because I do believe there is manifesting powers, and I do believe that, you know, the great I am. You know what I mean? The self-affirming, there's power in the tongue. You know, I believe that wholeheartedly. And I just think that a lot of it has come from me, from when I was in a place of like desperation to just acceptance. Once I fully accepted my life, that's where I started seeing things happen.
Okay.
When I had that, and here's the thing, the body knows, the mind knows, the mouth can say anything. The body knows. So I can say, oh, I ain't tripping. The body knows.
You tripping.
Yeah, you tripping. The mind knows you tripping. I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, the body knows. The mind knows. Everything, you know, it's keeping and the words that come out your mouth don't tell the full story of the energy that you're admitting, because that energy you admitting comes from within. So here's the thing. I made a decision, right? I said, you know what? I don't care about rapping no more. I don't care about fame no more. I have a trade. I make good money. I'm in a better position last year than I'm in a better position now than I was last year. and I know that I'll be in an even better position next year if I continue on this path, I'm just going to accept that this might be it, right? I'm just going to accept it. Hey, man, I might be driving these trucks for the next 20 years. Is it what I want to do? No. You know, is this the ceiling I want to create for myself? No, not at all. But I know I have other dreams, and I know that the time will come. But I had to center myself and focus myself in the present. And I just made the decision. I'm not going to care about anything but what's in front of me. And what's in front of me is this goddamn steering wheel and them white lines. And I'm going to commit myself to this. Because a lot can change in 60 days, bro. But a lot can change in a year, too. You shouldn't be... You should relatively be the same person on a character level, on a core level. But the things in your life going on, you want to see a steady progression, even if it's a 1% increase. Incrementally. You know, things come incrementally. And you got to be okay with the small wins. But until you just fully release that yearning, because I had that yearning for fame and, you know, because I wanted to be a rapper and I wanted to do all these things. And I felt like, oh, my bars are better than everybody else. And if I could just be heard and if people would just give me the recognition, I'd be fine. And it wasn't clicking. And I just said, fuck it, man. Fuck it. I'm just going to resign myself to what I am doing. And I have to be okay with the fact that this might be it. It seemed like once I made that decision and I reckoned with that, and my body was in agreement and my mind was in agreement, that's when everything else just started making its way. That's when the TikToks just started taking off. And because now I'm not operating in delusion. I see it. I see what I have. And the more you achieve, the more confident you get, and the more you drive you get for it. And you know, we on the 2-year anniversary of the podcast, and look at what we've become. And I think without that acceptance, right? Without that acceptance, I would say, and when I was 24 years old, I went through like maybe, and this could be a symptom of some sort of depression, but I kept having buyer's remorse about things. I kept having buyer's remorse about having extra money and spending it. And it's not like, it's just when you never had much, when you get some, you want to, you blow it. Yeah. You deserve it, right? But I got to a point of having buyer's remorse all the time. Like, I didn't really need that shit. And then, and as luck would have it, as soon as you do spend it, something else will pop up where you probably should have allocated those funds to that. But you ain't thinking about emergency. You thinking about that instant gratification, that self-satisfaction, that now that I deserve it, that compromise we make. And I woke up one day and I was like, man, I'm tired of feeling like this. And I'm tired of caring about my shoes. And I'm tired of caring about my clothes. I'm going to commit myself for 1 year to completely reject vanity. Right? And even when it came down to the weed I was smoking, like, I'm going to buy mid. I don't give a fuck. I'm rejecting vanity and materialism. And I did that for a year. And what I noticed is now my facial hair look is crazy. You know, no, I wasn't getting lineups. I had locks. I didn't get no retwists. And I noticed that no matter what was coming out my mouth, people was only concerned with how I looked. And I was off social media. I was just like YouTube and like lectures. I was listening to Alan Watts a lot. I was listening to a lot of Les Brown and Eric. What's his name? Eric Taylor or Eric something. E.T. motivational speaker. And I was listening to a lot of lectures by Francis Cress Welsing and Dr. Henry Clark, and I was really doing the knowledge. You know what I mean? This is what I would say. I had a complete paradigm shift, like a real shift in perspective, a complete 180 of how I thought, which I can donate a lot to how I think now, because this is when I started talking like that. And 10 years ago. And I was just noticing like, damn, yo, I don't think I've ever had an original thought. I feel like I at the time, this is me speaking as I was like, damn, I think I'm thinking for myself now. Because nothing that I'm doing is being influenced. I'm not watching like movie I'm not really engaging in any entertainment. And then I'm not caring about clothes. I'm not on Instagram. I don't have ads constantly being put in front of me. I'm not being bombarded with like people trying to convince me to consume. And I started formulating my own thoughts about things. And I started really like changing my perspective on things. And it was like a complete year of just rejecting vanity. It's like I cleansed my mind. And then I started forming like, how do I feel about this? Like really, not how everybody else feels about things. I started really paying attention to my thoughts. And it's like, this is also before like the cell phone became the primary source of entertainment too. So it was easier then, to kind of reject things and operate in the world the same way, because for the most part, all the thing I used my phone to do was call and text. And at the time, me and Deanna had just had Cohen, and I wasn't calling and texting nobody but her. And we don't talk while I'm at work. So a lot of my interactions were just with employees and shit. And I just would notice it all the time. Like, no matter what we was talking about, people started looking at my hair. People would look at you could just feel them looking and judging. Mm-hmm. And so then it's like, oh, they don't even care about like the content of people's character. They don't even really care about what's coming out your mouth. The only thing they care about is how you look. It's a deep flaw. It's a deep flaw. Because why do you care about that? Because if you completely, deeply ingrained with the propaganda machine, everything always has to be very tight. Teeth have to be, whiter than the sun is bright. The hairline got to be on Steve Harvey. The facial hair got to be, everything has to be perfectly trimmed, and everything has to be picture perfect. The clothes, they have to fall on the body the right way, the right angle. You have to be the right weight. You have to be the right height. You got to be the perfect height. Huh? Your toenails, they got to be perfect length, perfect shape, perfect tone. And the lipstick should match the nipple. All this weird shit.
Right.
They're enforcing on people's minds all the time, where you can't even look at a person and not judge them on their appearance, let alone give a fuck about their character. And this is when I started saying, I'll talk to anybody and I'll engage with anybody. And I know that I'm going to take it and I'm going to leave it. Everything they say ain't for me. But just because your perspective differs from mine doesn't mean I have to reject the person. I just don't necessarily agree with that stance or that ideology. And some things are just bullshit. Straight up. If I can see some validity to, the thing is like, I jokingly was on that 5% and shit, but I think the thing that you did teach me about that is that it's putting something on your mind every day.
Right.
There's a mission. Today's mission is knowledge. I need to be trying to learn. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's with today's mathematics, it makes a lot of sense because you're putting something on your mind.
Right.
And these are tangible things, right? Whether you want to believe, the sun, the moon, and the stars aspect of it is whatever.
Right.
Right? Same thing with astrology. I don't like when's your birthday? Let me judge you real quick. Let me tell you I know you already. Like,
right.
I get the application. I understand that we live in a cyclical universe. It operates on a cycle. So given the time and place of the sun, the moon, and the stars, it definitely seems to have some type of effect on the personality of the person, right? Mm. And there seem to be some strong similarities. That doesn't tell the story. You don't know their experiences. Give a fuck what they've been. Give a fuck when they was born. You don't know what they've been through. You say, oh, you're very talkative. Well, what if this person was subject to some sort of abuse that got them quiet as a motherfucker? We live in a 3-dimensional universe, guys. It's both physical, mental, and spiritual. So there has to be some sort of cognizance about operating in balance of the three, right? Oh, Tauruses, they're judgmental. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying, you can throw out a characteristic. You don't know what this person been through, bro. Now, people, you a Cancer? That mean you a crybaby. You don't even know that my feelings weren't acknowledged growing up. I don't even share my feelings with people, but I'm a crybaby. You don't know what a person been through. to tell. So you automatically, I'm gonna tell you automatically. Anybody ask me what time I was born, I'm trying to get you as far the fuck out of my life as I can. As far out as I can. Because you think you know me. You think I'm, and what you're doing is you're making people predictable. And you're really rounding off the edges of people when you try to make them predictable. And you also reject the individuality and the personality of something. I'm not saying there ain't legitimacy to it. I've seen it in real time. I've seen tarot card readings work to a T. I've had readings, told me the story, right? Things that I was thinking internally. I'm not giving I'm not telegraphing no information. Some people do have spiritual gifts. But the spiritual psychosis comes from not operating in the physical world as well, not operating in the mental world as well. You have to find a balance. You have to have some aspect of spirituality in your life. I believe in that. As a person who was nihilistic for a long time and identified as agnostic for a good little bit of time, I've come out of that because I've seen the power of, some things, some things gotta be God. That's just the only way I know how to explain it. Mm-hmm. And I can call it chance, and I can call it serendipitous, but I don't believe the energy of my mother and grandmother is gone. Mm-mm. I believe I gained ancestors, and I know that they're working on my behalf. I'm cool with that, but I ain't living in that all day, every day. That's just one aspect of it. You the pie chart, the Mercedes emblem, and these things are split into three. Mm-hmm. You know how when you play a basketball, like NBA 2K, and they got your stats, and you see where your strengths are and your weaknesses are? Mm-hmm. In that aspect, if your strength is in spirituality, you got that on lock. They can't take that strength from you. If you have the physical strength, they can't take it away from you. If you got the mental strength, you can't take it away from you. You got to start working some of those strengths, working on some of those other weaknesses, because it's important. You got to operate in a triangle offense on this earth. Mm-hmm. You got to have all three. And I think that when you finding a balance in these things is going to necessarily dictate like how fast or how slow you get to something. Mm. Haste make waste. My granny told me that young. Something come too fast is going to go away fast. These are laws of physics. You got to trust that. You got to trust the things that you know to be true. And you got to stop trying to convince yourself of you got to stop trying to convince yourself out of the reality that you're living in. I said this, that the book, The Law of Attraction, mm-hmm. that is crack to a bullshitter. Law of Attraction is crack to a bullshitter that think that the only thing you got to do is think it and you attracting it. No action. The Bible even speak on that. Faith without works is what? It's dead. Bible always so tell you that the power of life and death lie in the power of the tongue. It's all relative, right? You gotta learn how to pick up the jewels and keep the bullshit. Yeah. Keep that bullshit on the floor. Pick the jewels up and keep the bullshit behind you and just keep it pushing.
It's kind of like prayer. You're not praying. If I say, hey, I want a Mercedes-Benz doesn't just go pop up in the driveway. Right. I'm actually praying for the opportunity to get the Mercedes-Benz.
And the means.
And the means, yeah.
You want the means to achieve that.
Right.
And also, too, with the okay, I'm going to tell you, the law of attraction did this for people. You don't want to go to God in vain. So nobody's praying to God for material. Mm-hmm. The law of attraction is circumvented. Oh, we done took God out of it. We'll put the universe. Oh, yeah. The universe will give me a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah. Oh, that ain't blasphemous. So I would give it. All I got to do is make a vision board, mm-hmm. and say it's mine, and it's mine. And and the whole time, you ain't even got no job. Okay, let's just say a Mercedes then do pop up.
Yeah.
You know how much our oil change is?
$500. How much the brake changes?
Come on, son. Hey. The pothole in the street just bent your rim. Tell me what you're gonna do.
Hey.
Act a fool. You're gonna have to get rid of that boy. Huh? You might have to go donate some plasma.
Donate your body.
This when niggas start saying, you can still live with one kidney.
Yeah.
They can start researching black market.
Yeah.
Nigga ready to give up a testicle.
Yeah. Lance Armstrong Tour de France 6 times, son. You know I can get about 1 testicle, son.
Yeah, son. I'm trying to live strong too, son.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. I don't wish to encroach on anybody's belief system. And notice that I say who gives. I'm not hitting y'all with the same Grand Canyon energy. I'm not saying who gives a fuck. I'm saying I give a fuck enough to know that you gotta live in this 3-dimensional world.
Yeah.
If you start talking to me about the 5D in the comments, I promise you, I'm gonna tell you to go to hell. And I'm gonna mean it. That's the 5D. Okay, 5D, this is my 5D. Mental, physical, spiritual, heaven, hell. You go to hell. We'll be right back after this commercial break. We back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the sultry sounds of the Grits and Eggs podcast. We finna do these emails and these voicemails. Don't we always go voicemail first?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. All right, let's do that.
Yo, what's up, Grits and Eggs podcast? What's up, Deontay? What's up, Big Cat? Derek, if you're there. Man. Yeah, I'm not trying to hold up none of y'all's time. I just wanted to say y'all have been helping me get through a whole lot of shit, teaching me a whole lot, and I fucked up and made some bad money moves in 2024. Had a car, lost the car, I had to deal with the fucking court about it and all this shit, and I sat my ass down. I started working hard as hell, putting everything back together. Thankfully, my parents came through. Shout out parents giving a damn about black children. Shout out black parents being in the home. And as of a couple of days ago, everything to do with that car financially is taken care of. And I just wanted to share it somewhere. I just wanted to put it out there that anybody working in silence, you're still not working alone. There are people around you that care about you, people around you that will support you. You just got to speak up about it. Like, I'm moving in silence because I move better in silence. But this I felt proud of. So shout out y'all for giving me a place to leave this. Shout out to anybody that's out here working, figuring shit out.
Shout out to all the black parents out there being present.
Yeah.
Coming through when kids need them.
Yeah.
Instead of putting them out the house at 18.
Life is hard.
Life is hard.
It'll hit you.
And who knows better than your parents how hard life is.
All right.
Shout out to you, brother, for getting through that adversity, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You overcame, bro.
You overcame.
Yeah,
shit.
man. Round of applause for that,
Round
man.
of
man.
applause. Huh?
Yeah.
Do we have an applause?
I think we do. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, man, good on you, bro.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah,
bro.
man. I'm glad you felt comfortable to share that with us, man. That's a good look.
That's dope.
All right.
What's up, Deontay? And big guys, cup pat. How y'all boys doing? I was watching like the two, I forgot their names, but Denzel Washington's sons. I was watching them like it was like in some like movie room or something, like talking, and like they said something about like some Nissan Sin, and like when he said it, I was like, yeah, I know what that means. And then it wasn't about like a couple weeks or so later, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I didn't know what Nissan Sin is. And so I had thought that. Then I went up on YouTube because I've been on YouTube like real bad. Like YouTube, that's the best social media for real. But I was on YouTube and I watched the video and then they was defining it for me. And it was like, damn, like I saw it and then I thought about it and then I learned about it. And that had made me think of how sometimes on the show, like y'all be talking about how like stuff will connect. Like you'll say something in the episode and then like that'll come up in the music, or like you'll be saying something on a separate conversation and it'll just get brought up on the pod. And so I was just wondering, like, when y'all notice stuff like that, like what do y'all attribute that to, if anything? Like, is that, y'all think that's God? Is that like a coincidence, or is like that just something else? This is just something I've been curious on, so I just wanted to see if like y'all had a perspective on it. But you know, I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm always watching, always learning something, and yeah, I just love y'all for this, for real, man. And also, I want to shout out my friend Tiaja, because she put me on with y'all, and without her, I would just be not as educated, because y'all be helping me do the knowledge. But love y'all, appreciate y'all.
Oh, you too, bro.
Yeah.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
I think that once things come into like your realm of awareness, you just become more like, that awareness helps you see it more in your day-to-day life. Like, for instance, like if you get a car, you see more of that car. Like, I never seen a 96 F-150 because I wasn't paying attention, or it just wasn't in my like scope. As soon as I got one and started driving one, I feel like I see them all the time now. And I think that that's just like, you know, you just like, you just kind of peeling back layers of life. Like, it just, you broadening your perspective on things, and the broader your perspective get, the more you realize like how many things you've overlooked or things you've been looking past this entire time. Yeah, I just think that like a shift in perspective brings things into your reality more. You could attribute it to God. You could attribute it to the universe. You could attribute it to just self-awareness. But nonetheless, we know that it's a very real phenomena that like once you become aware of something, you see it more often, you know? So, yeah, I mean, I think that, I mean, simple and plain, I really do think that just is what it is. Like, it's just you're broadening your perspective. So, you know, it also broadens the things that appear in your reality. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
that. Book recommendations. What's going on, family? My name is Blank from Orlando, Florida. Recently became a big fan of the pod, and I appreciate the content y'all put out into the community. Pod is funny as hell, but you always speak on real subject matter. I respect how any topic you all speak on, you do the knowledge and fact check it. Keeping it short and to the point. I'm reaching out to see if you have any good book recommendations, anything that is thought-provoking that helped you get where you are now. A book that I'm always suggesting, especially just in general, I think that I read this at a time when like the 50-50 conversation was at its peak. And it's because I wanted to understand more about like gender dynamics and why there was such a disconnect. There's a book called Billion Wicked Thoughts. Let me see if I can, let me grab the author. It's by Ogi Agas and Sai Gadam, but it's A Billion Wicked Thoughts. Okay. A Billion Wicked Thoughts, What the Internet Tells Us About Sexual Relationships by Ogi Agas and Sai Gadam. So what it really does is like break down not only gender dynamics as it relates to sex, but even how it relates to like same-sex relationships, poly relationships, all type of like different kinks, signals and triggers, both male and female. And then it gives like an in-depth breakdown of what those triggers are, why we respond to them, what a lack of response can cause us to do on a psychological level. And then it really does help put into scope of like the shit you see on the internet are people who are not aware of their sexuality for real. Like they don't have a complete awareness. Like there's a lot of straight men who think, okay, I just like pussy, but like they don't understand the stimuli that comes from it. They don't understand what they like about women or why certain things get them going. They also don't understand what attracts them in other men, because that's a very real thing, that there is a male to male attractiveness that has nothing to do with sexuality. And it relates to these different things like the female to female attractiveness and how that's explored as well. Also like how porn affects the brain and what stimuli men are getting from porn that doesn't really carry over to the reality that we all lived in. and creates like a mass delusion around sex as well. And also it informed me a lot about these 50-50 conversations, or these quote unquote gender wars. And it really, after I was done reading it, it really broke it down and put like a different perspective on it, where it was like, oh, these are just immature people. These are basically people that are adults, but sexually they operate like children because they have no education on their sexuality at all. And it just put things in a different perspective for me, and ultimately helped me with how I navigate like all relationships. You know what I mean? Even like non-sexually, it's really a book of like sexual psychology and a better understanding of yourself as yourself, even whether it pertains to relationships or whether it just pertains to individual sexual identity. So I would suggest that to everybody, because I think that it's very important too, especially when they're trying to push like this is like an anti-red pill book. Like you can't be red pilled after you read this book, because you'll understand so much about yourself, and so much as you relate to other men as a man, and so much as you relate to women as a man, and vice versa, women to women and women to men. It's like it just kind of kills all that like primitive way of thinking about sex. So I would suggest that to anybody, because I think that with the way that they divide us is through sexuality. Especially when it comes to like men to be like, oh, well, you know, like how niggas will say like, oh, I'm a man though. Like, of course I'm gonna fuck 200 women, but I only want a woman to fuck like 3 men. It's just like, it's just that that shit is a childish way of thinking about sex, and a childish way of thinking about the opposite sex. So I would suggest that to anybody. You got any book recommendations?
Nah, but as far as sex, not just playing.
Oh, shit.
Nah, I'm just playing, man. Go ahead.
I do have one more book recommendation. It's called The Holy Bible. And I just brought you all here today to tell you about a little friend named Jesus. Do you have a relationship with the Son?
Do you know the Lord Savior Jesus Christ?
Do you know the Lord Savior Jesus Christ, nigga?
Oh, shit.
Just kidding.
Oh. They're like, well, I thought Deontay wasn't religious.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they got us. God damn it.
They're getting better. The missionaries are evolving.
Oh, shit.
Nigga would have talked to me a year ago. I'd have been telling nigga about nihilism. Maybe not a year ago, but like 2 years ago,
yeah.
They would have called me. Boy, I was deep in a nihilism bag. I ain't believing shit.
Nothing.
I don't believe in anything. I don't even want to hear that shit. I slowly found my way back to Christ. No, I'm just playing.
The Jehovah's Witness got him.
They got me.
They got him.
I was down there in the West End. The Hebrews got me. They got me, guys. The Hebrew Israelites.
You see Deontay outside with that purple and gold shirt on.
Yeah, big flex. I'm gonna beat the Lord into a nigga. Yeah. Nah.
Talk about violence, nigga.
Yeah.
Eye for eye.
Yeah, we ain't turning.
Nigga.
What cheek?
Yeah, nigga. Your cheeks, nigga.
Yeah. Turn your other cheek, nigga.
Pass me the paddle.
Oh shit.
You want to join some niggas?
Yeah.
Join this.
That shit ignorant.
All right, let's get back on track, bro.
We back. Moral dilemma. Hey, Deontay and Big Cat. My name is Blank. I've been listening to the pod for a while. I've been a fan of y'all for a while as well. I was one of the ones almost chosen for the giveaway a few months ago. Shout out to you. I got a little dilemma I've been going over for a little while. Quick background with me. I'm 23, got a bachelor degree in Afro-American history and poli-sci. I got those while I was serving in the Army. Since I've graduated and gotten out the Army, I've been working armed private security. Oh, this nigga that they sent at you in GTA?
Yeah, it's him.
This nigga work for the billionaire class.
Armed security.
Yeah. He work for armed dealers.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Oh shit!
What happened?
I work at armed security, and I truly love it. The money's amazing. Yeah.
I bet you do.
Yeah, nigga, I'm protecting corporate interests.
Yeah, nigga. Protect the capitalism at all costs, nigga. I'm just playing.
I bet you do love it, nigga. You love oppression, don't you? All right. Chill. The money is amazing. I have an opportunity to become a deputy sheriff in my town. With my experience, I can start at $120K first year. Problem is that I've always been a militant black man, very politically savvy, very outspoken on issues of civil rights and the plight of black women and men in America. So I know that the police and sheriffs are a part of the institution that put us through centuries of oppression and violence. The question is, should I take that opportunity to become that law enforcement figure that could possibly make changes in my community and the black teens and kids in it, or would that be selling out my morals and integrating into the system? Well, I mean, it is an integration into the system, but I mean,
it's infiltration.
Yeah, it could be infiltration.
Get in there, bro.
Nigga, you could be the Rock, walking tall.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. You never seen Walking Tall?
Hey, listen.
That nigga got the drugs out the community and the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put in all that shit.
We're going to get this goddamn poison out the community.
Nah, if you got an opportunity like that, I say take it. I say take it, bro.
No, man. I don't fucking like the cops.
Yeah, so, but if you go, who you want to police you? Because we live in Atlanta. When you get stopped by APD, what you feel?
Yeah.
Like?
No,
well,
that's
how
what
you
I'm
feel?
saying. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so this actually does kind of tie back into the conversation we was having earlier. So this is a great point. And I was thinking about this throughout the show. On the topic of segregation, now we look at that as like a retail thing, but what are the chances that it spills over at an institutional level? What are the chances that your black ass can't come in this hospital?
Exactly.
Your black ass can't call the police. So now it's a police yourselves and heal yourselves situation. Well, shit. We're going to need some black sheriffs, ain't it?
Yeah.
We're going to need black police officers. We're going to need black nurses and doctors. We're going to need a black hospital.
All right.
Shit, we're going to go to...
all the niggas going to Grady. Niggas is at Grady.
Yeah, but shit, I mean, I was thinking more of the fucking... Sean Carter Hospital. That nigga rich as fuck. He go open the hospital.
That he can't?
Yeah.
Sean Carter's Memorial?
Yeah, Blue Ivy Memorial. Blue Ivy Memorial. You know you're gonna name it after his kids.
Yeah.
No. I think about this seriously though. On the topic of defending ourselves, a big part of that defense is going to naturally spill over into law enforcement because that who is in enact states violence. We spoke on that part, but I think that we think about it on an institutional level, like even a government level, government buildings, things like that. How deep will the segregation go? You know what I mean? I know right now it just says contractors, right? But that's a very loose term.
Yeah.
We're contractors technically,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you gotta go get some money, man. 120K ain't bad, brother.
Hey, that's good living.
Here's the thing: a deputy sheriff is a politician more than anything else. And you deal with the politics of policing in your county or whatever jurisdiction you have. You're going to be dealing with the politics of policing. I think that you've done the knowledge enough. But I mean, at 23, you're young enough to also like have that courage and the knowledge and information that you've gained is very fresh. You're also ex-military, so you have an understanding of the system of policing to a degree already. But you have it in a more structured environment. There's no doubt about it that the military is far more advanced in structure than the policing system. And you already got a leg up on most of the cops because you got an education. So if you're going to go in there and be the man, really go in there and be the man. If you do, in fact, sell out, that's something you're going to have to deal with in your own conscience and with your own moral compass. And if you justify it how we like to justify shit, then maybe you'll eventually be all right. But if you already got it in your mind that you want to be I mean, you got a poli-sci major, like. Yeah, go be the spook who sat by the door, my nigga. You got that.
Okay.
Go get that $120K.
Yeah.
And make sure you give us $8 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$8 out of $120K a year.
Hey,
you just looking, man.
Nah, it's dropping ocean.
Yeah, man, peanuts.
Yeah, that's nothing, baby.
Man. It's like man, it's like a nickel in the fountain, baby.
Yeah, it's nothing. Go get that $120K, give us $8 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, and much success to you on that venture, because I know that's not an easy. You know, that is a moral dilemma, but I think if your morals are in the right place already, the dilemma is more so with the institution than it is your own personal morals. And you still are an individual, even if you are in that system. I know that, like, when we get political and we getting our activists bad, that the system is the system and everybody involved in it. But there are people actively now inside of the system trying to make changes within. I think that it's a plight for sure. It's a plight for sure. But you got experience and you have degrees to fall back on if things don't work out. I would say put your best foot forward on trying to be the change you want to see. G&E matchmaking submission. Oh shit.
Wait a minute.
I ain't know who was in that bag.
G&E matchmaking.
Tinder collab coming soon.
Hey, shout out to Tinder.
Shout out to Hinge. The collab coming soon.
G&E matchmaking services.
Yeah, that's what it say.
Damn.
What it is though.
Oh shit.
All right.
What it is though.
What it is. What it do, nigga. What it is, Deontay and Big Cat. Thank y'all for all y'all doing for us with your experience and influence. I love the pod. I love the Patreon. Hey. Hey, deputy.
Yeah, them $8.
Hey, deputy. Deputy.
You heard it.
Let us get that $8. My name is Nell. Well, this is a matchmaking service.
It's matchmaking. Let's do it.
I'm a few months shy of 33 years old. I'm from STL. Y'all had me rolling earlier this week when answering old girl from Memphis, looking for a good dude and talking about the grits and eggs matchmaking service. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Shit. Here goes some cute pics of me, and I'll bio you can post if you really want to connect us single niggas with good heart. Connect us to single niggas with good hearts and big brains that might not have found our match in our cities because they are somewhere else, like you say. Thanks in advance. Bio. Oh shit. It's getting serious. Pansexual. So no matter your gender identity, I may be interested. All right.
You got a full spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come as you are.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, okay.
All right. This is how you shoot the shot.
Yeah, she's shooting.
I may be interested. I have a great job at a nonprofit and I love what I get to do for the community. I'm the eldest born. My siblings mean the world to me like they were my kids. I don't have any kids of my own, and if I don't have any in this lifetime, that's okay. I won't feel unfulfilled. I want to be married one day. I love to travel. I want somebody to do that with, though. Art is life, specifically painting. I'm an avid reader of romance books and
Okay. All right.
anthropological.
I don't see it, so this probably is what it says.
Sound this shit out.
Break it down.
Anthropological.
Okay.
Anthropological. Boy, that was woo.
Ooh, whooping your ass over there.
Tank Davis brought the word out.
Ropes, man.
Oh shit. Floyd Mayweather.
Speaking of boxing legends that just passed, man. George Foreman, just passed.
Let's finish the shorty bio before we get on the grills.
Yeah.
They keep saying what a nigga, so I'm gonna assume this is a they-them situation. That's what the pansexual. I don't want to make any assumptions.
Probably, yeah.
All right.
They got pics?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, Tristan post those.
Yeah, I'm gonna send all this to Tristan. 15 attachments.
15, goddamn.
Yeah. Anthropological.
We back.
Anthropological literature. I'm looking for someone who is creative and is really connected with themselves. I'm spiritual, not religious. You can call me Muslimish. I meditate, I do yoga, I maintain bi-weekly therapy. Lastly, I drink, I smoke. I don't pop no pills or nothing else heavy. I'm looking for someone who is the same. If you're still serious about building a life with a nigga, throw your hat in the ring.
Throw your hat in the ring.
Oh, shit. All right.
Muslim-ish is crazy.
Muslim-ish is crazy.
Muslim-ish is wow.
Shawty look cool as fuck, though.
She look cool?
It's like a good time.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to post these pics.
All right.
All right, man. Hey, man, shoot your shot in the comments, man. Shit.
G&E matchmaking services.
The G&E matchmaking services, man. We'll connect you.
Yeah.
We'll connect you with Nell. All right. All right. So rest in peace, George Foreman, man.
Yeah. He went to the big grill in the sky, baby. Yeah.
He doing what?
He went to the big grill in the sky, son.
Big cat. What? Big cat can't say that.
Why?
The big grill in the sky.
The big grill in the sky, son. I see it no other way. All the grease out the burgers, son. Just the healthiest burgers you ever had.
The healthiest burgers you ever had in life. A heavenly burger.
Heavenly burgers. So he's up there grilling right now.
Nah, nigga. That nigga up there showing nigga that with that left hook, dude.
Yeah.
It
might be a rematch with Muhammad Ali up there. Just I've been waiting on your ass to get up there. Yeah. Yeah, I've been waiting for you, nigga.
I've been waiting for you for 20-some years.
Yeah.
He's still he out there talking good shit
right now.
Yeah, because imagine like when you go to heaven, you go like in your prime.
Oh, yeah. My grandma told me something that was crazy,
what?
and it kind of made sense. But I don't know, because my grandma she's very religious, and she was like, Jesus died at 33, so when you get to heaven, you're 33. Yeah.
But what if a nigga was 9 when they died?
Yeah, I mean I said that too, but I didn't question her. When she said it, I was like, okay. I mean, it's thought provoking.
Yeah, it is thought provoking because here's the thing: if you see a 33-year-old person and you see them at 9, they look the same.
They look the same.
You just like that face just becomes a grown up. That's all it is, right? Yeah. It's not like a face change,
right?
No drastic change.
Yeah, nothing drastic.
Well,
hey.
Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, we'll just know one day we're here, next day we're gone. Yeah. We'll know. We'll figure it out.
You know what's so funny?
What?
That's the song that was just popped in my head. One day you're living, and the next day you're gone.
Hey, look though. One more thing though. They said when you in the presence of God for one day, that equals 1,000 years on Earth, right?
Holy shit!
So, what if when you die? When you die, everybody you know is there.
Word.
Because of time. Think about the time difference. If one day with God is 1,000 years equals on Earth, what if when you die, everybody's there?
That means niggas already in heaven right now.
Right now.
Well, shit. All right.
It's a celebration, bitches. All right. I'm done for the day.
And just like that, we're gone.